Alright, so finally, beat the dang Shadows of Yharnam. Now, the only thing I did between this video and the last was that I put my vitality up 9, so it went from 20 to 29, and that's all I did. I didn't upgrade my weapon at all, mainly because I don't have the chunks to do so. I did, however, put another rune on there, well, not rune, what are they called? A blood gem on there. Couldn't think of the name. But, I put a blood gem on there to increase the attack damage just a little bit, but, yeah, that's mainly all I did. Level up my vitality and put another, gem on there. Alright, so, on to Bergenworth. Yippee! Oh, you son of a bitch. I hate these guys. I don't think I have any sedatives for frenzy. So I just gotta sit and wait for it to build up, go off, heal. Oh yay, it stopped. Yeah, screw you. Now another thing I did, I did actually go to the Hunter's Nightmare because when I was going to farm Blood Echoes, I was seeing which route would be easiest. Run through Forbidden Woods, run through Hypogean Jail, or go through the Hunter's Nightmare. And Hypogean Jail is by far the best, in my opinion, because pigs and kidnappers and all of them give off a lot of blood echoes, and then there are also some dogs there that give off a decent amount that you can kill quickly. But the Hunter's Nightmare, I killed one hunter and it gave me like 485 blood echoes, and they are really hard to kill, so I wasn't about to sit there and try to farm those tough enemies for that little meek amount of blood echoes. But right here I'm going to show you how to actually get to the Hunter's Nightmare if you don't know. And then one person I want to check on, I don't think I ever got her. I think I was going to, but no, I haven't, because I haven't bought Gascoigne's set yet. So that's a saint that goes right here, and hopefully I can still go and get her.
There you are. You're home early, dear. Is anything the matter? You can always tell me. Mother will make everything better. What's wrong? Anything you'd like to tell me? Oh, my. You poor thing. But don't worry. This will help you forget. Forget your troubles. Forget your cares. Oh, what is it, dear? Are you in a bind again? Oh, right. You poor thing. But don't worry. This will help you forget. Forget your troubles. Forget your cares. Oh.
Alright, so as you can see, she is starting to go insane. She thinks you're her son or daughter or whoever. But as you saw there, she gave me 5 sedatives. And I had 1, so that obviously made 6. But these are what you use to when your frenzy starts to build up. If you think it's gonna max out, then take the sedative and it all goes away. So those who delve into the arcane fall all too easily to madness. and thick human blood serves to calm the frayed nerves of these inquisitive minds. Naturally, this often leads to a reliance on blood administration. And then at the top it said, liquid medicine concocted at Bergenworth calms the nerves. So Bergenworth is where we are now. It's where we're gonna go fight Rom and all that. And I think before that, I want to do some stuff. Because when you... Well, I actually don't think it matters. Because when you beat Rom, it progresses the game and you get the Blood Moon and everything. And then everything changes. Enemies become harder. You see stuff you originally didn't see. Like the amygdala on this. On the Cathedral Ward here, you'll see that. But, the amygdala is actually the way you get to the Hunter's Nightmare. You come over here where this armor set was, and you see his hand, well, you see the magic, or whatever you want to call it, and he grabs you, and then a cutscene initiates, and then you're just teleported to the Hunter's Nightmare. So, time to go back to the Hunter's Dream and go pick up Gascoigne's stuff. And then I'm gonna go pick up that Saint at Hypogean Jail. But first, let's see if I can
What is
level up.
very well.
Just 2 levels. That's it. Crap. Let's go with that for now.
Farewell, good hunter.
Get my health in even 30. And once we start getting into like the harder areas of the game, we'll be able to get a lot of blood echoes. So I'm just gonna buy all of Gascoigne's stuff here. Insight isn't all that important because you actually get a lot of it. You'll have a lot of Madman's knowledge and a lot of Madman's wisdom, I think it is. The one that gives you 3 insight. I can't remember exactly. But you get a lot of it, so you know, spending some of it now is no big deal. And for some items, you have to actually spend the insight for it. Yeah, you missed Kidnapper, now what?
Almost forgot that in the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream. Oh,
Oh, crud.
please leave.
Bought Gascoigne's stuff and I forgot to put it on.
By your garb, the healing church, you've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this at least.
So she gives you 1 Madman's knowledge.
Sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods.
Then you talk to her one more time.
Thank you so much. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in?
Alright, so everyone you talk to, obviously tell them to go to Odin Chapel, because if they go to Yusefka's clinic, they die. And she actually gives you blood administration like Ariel, I think her name is. Ariel, something like that.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter.
Alright, so she'll be back at Odin Chapel when we get there. And, one other thing I want to do, I've realized I didn't fight, Henrik, the hunter that's going mad. Is this dude, like, guarding the stairs or something? Okay, no, there he is. Now, before I go back to the hunter's dream, sorry. These guys here, you can actually make them easy mode and farm them for blood echoes by coming down here. For some reason, the programmers designed it to where this is an invisible wall for them and they get stuck. So, as long as you stand back and you don't get hit, you can take them down pretty easily. But if you do get hit, watch out, because they hit hard. Damn, I'm out of blood vials again. Oh well. Alright, so on to the Cathedral Ward. I know this episode's going to be a lot of back and forth. Alright, so before you go fight... Oh, and she's gone. Huh. I didn't think she left this early. I thought you had to kill Rom first, but okay. And right there's the saint that was praying. But, now that I'm not distracted. Oh crap, did I miss my opportunity? Oh, I think I did. Ugh. Alright, let's see if Henrik is over there. Well, that completely sucks. So we can't do Irene's quest line anymore, but... Oh well. So I guess if you want to do her quest line, then you have to help her fight Henrik before you fight the Shadows of Yharnam. I did not actually know that. Oh, damn. So basically, when you get to Cathedral Ward and you see Eileen over there, if you go and talk to her, she'll talk about how Henrik is going insane and how she wants you to stay away from him and let her deal with it and everything. But when she says that, don't listen to her. Go help her with Henrik, and then she'll say, you know, it wasn't necessary of you and all that, but it kind of was, because Henrik would have beaten her. Well, probably beaten her. I'm not exactly sure how it'll go now, because I usually help her with the fight. But, yeah, you go and fight Henrik with her, and then, as the game progresses, the Grand Cathedral that I just passed, that, lamp becomes inaccessible because there's another hunter that bests Eileen, and you have to actually go and fight him. And then, you know, she'll reprimand you for it. She'll be like, you need to stop doing this and all that. But then she gives you the Crow Hunter badge and then ends up dying. And that's the end of her quest. So here you gotta be careful. There are a ton of gunners here that do massive damage. So the way I like to do it, the left side is easier to go to because there are less enemies to fight through. And then before you get to the clearing there, come and fight these guys. And just show you how hard their bullets hit. I'm gonna get hit by one. Oh, they actually don't hit very hard if you have the right equipment for it. Oh, there it goes. Hey, who's throwing the Molotovs? But as you can see, there are a ton of gunners here that will try to kill you. And some of their weapons do a whole lot of damage. Some of them do like mediocre damage. But the thing about them isn't the damage that they do individually. It's the fact that they will coordinate to where one shoots you, then another shoots you, then another. And then by the time their little formation is done... God dang it, I don't want to do the emote. Ugh. But by the time their little firing squad formation is done, they'll turn around and do it again. And that entire time, you can't do anything because every time a bullet hits you, it stuns you. And it effectively puts you in stun lock. So... as you can see, character like stumbles and you lose control of them for a second. Forget all of you. So, just be careful when running through this place. And I wonder, this scales off. It has a D in arcane. I wonder if I can use bone marrow ash on it. I can! Wow, I'm really sorry about that. Got a little excited there, but I didn't realize you could use bone marrow ash on the flame sprayer. I'm curious if you can do it on the Rosmarinus. Burn, bitches! Alright, so this is Hemwick Journal Lane. So it can be kind of a difficult area, but, you know, all you have to do is, you know, watch what you're doing and all that. But, these enemies here, as you can see, they've gone insane. She's just dancing and everything, acting like nothing's wrong when there's beasts and everything roaming around during the hunt. But, this beginning part isn't too difficult. The worst part of it is when you have to go fight the, trolls and the women on the rooftops, because if you get hit, they can effectively knock you off of it. I think that's all she says. Let's try it one more time. Alright, crazy. We'll just leave you alone. So that's the way to the shortcut. I wonder. Oh, I can't hurt her. But that's the way to the shortcut. So if you ever end up dying here, that's where it is. Yeah. Oh, hello. Are you a welcoming committee? You're not a very good one. So, I think it's a little ways up here. Yeah, I'll wait. Oh crap. Ow! Poke me in the back. Haha. Alright, woman. It's time for you to get a taste of your own medicine. Burn, bitch, burn! Haha. Yeah, it burns. Alright, now switch to the blunderbuss, because there is a giant up here with a brick. Come on, big guy. So here, you want to come over and drop down and attack this woman. It's not the most important thing, but if you just run blindly in here, then she'll hit you in the back, probably surprise you, scare you. And so I usually just take care of her right then and there. And as you know, crows annoy the hell out of me. And then right here is the shortcut. So, activate that, jump off. Hey! Did he seriously just fall into the void? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Let's see how long it takes for me to get my blood echoes from it. So that actually reminds me of something hilarious that happened. So, I just got those echoes. That's funny as hell. But, one thing that reminds me of is that in playthrough 2, there's an enemy that spawns here. And when I was standing over here, and he tried to lunge at me, and he jumped straight through the barrier and fell to his death. And I thought that was hilarious by itself. But then I came over here and, you know, obviously killed this old man. And then when I got the echoes from him, I also got the echoes from the enemy that jumped to his death. And I just completely lost it. I laughed so loud that my dad heard it upstairs and he laughed with me and he didn't even know what the hell was going on. But that is funny as hell when that happens. Because it's just unintended and... But, this is the area I was telling you about. As you can see, if you fall off here, you're effectively screwed. And then you have to run all the way back around. So be careful right here. She's not the hardest to spot, but if you're just running through, then you just might not see her. Sound like it said, why you? Oh crap! I have my torch equipped. Give me the blood vials. You bitch! Give me my health back. You asswipe. So when you come in here, just as you saw me do, just go to the right and then just blindly swing. Most of the time you'll hit her. Oh my god, I hate these guys. Even though they can be kinda easy to kill at times, they can also be a pain to fight. But that one shortcut has effectively become obsolete because you can just skip half the level right here. As you can see, they attack quick. Give me all the health back that you stole. So, I'm gonna clear this area out, and then I think that'll be the end of the video, because honestly, I don't know how long it's been going on. Ouch! Alright, dogs, I get it. Lake. I believe Lake is arcane damage. Oh, physical damage reduction. Dissipating Lake is bolt. Alright, so this little obelisk, that's what I'm going to call it. That might be what it's called, but I'm not exactly sure. But this right here is how you get to Forsaken Castle Cainhurst. Or Forsaken Cainhurst Castle, however you say that. And you obviously need the Cainhurst summons to get there. So, we are going to be doing that in the next episode after we fight the Witches of Hemwick. So, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.